Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for June 16th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in these markets today. First up, we got our August live cattle on the board. We did see a nice bullish day here across this cattle market, both live and feeder prices pushing higher on some heavy volume, seeing nice gains, and like we're going to see this rally get back underway. Nice action here for this August live contract. Yesterday we opened up the week, putting some pressure up here into the mid 240s. We had these sellers up here backed up against the wall, and we saw the buyers come out and hit the ground running today. Nice opening range breakout, pushing right here through 244 to 245. Once we were able to clear out some of these highs, all these leftover sellers over here had to throw in the towel. Really fueling this rally into the close today. This market never looking back, pushing higher all day long, finishing back there above 249. Really getting all those shorts to cover and seeing this market push back right up there, knocking on the door of 250 once again. This market not too far off from those all-time highs as well. Nice strong action here, back above these multi-week highs. Good traction back above those averages. We have seen good support recently off of that long-term support line at that 200. Good range-bound action here, putting some pressure up in the mid 240s. Just textbook continuation here. This market should see some good action over the rest of the week. See these bulls continue to push this market higher. Nice strong momentum here today. We should see that spill over into tomorrow's session. This market could pull back into today's range a little bit. We should find good support all the way down here towards 245, and but I doubt we'll need that. This market should see continued strength up there into the 250s, and we should see this uptrend get back on track for this live cattle market. Things are looking up. We should be knocking on the door of those all-time highs in a hurry. Next up, we got our August feeders on the board. Nice strong day here in this feeder market as well, picking up some nice ground, driving right up there towards 368 on the day. Yesterday we did get that strong close above those prior week's highs, which gave the bulls the green light into today's session. Bulls also open up off that opening range, supporting 360, and just seeing a nice strong close. Rally right into the close today, finishing up there against 368. Good action here if we get some continued bids above today's high. Should be seeing this market just cruise right here into the 370s. About 12 bucks here off of this all-time high currently. This market has a little bit more to clean up than that live cattle market does. But so far, we had a nice strong start to this week, and we should see those bulls continue with that momentum here. Look for the upside to continue here across both live and feeder markets. Looking like this cattle market should get back on the track towards those all-time highs. Next up, we got our July corn futures on the board. We did see this market try and make a brief rally attempt. Multi-day highs here between Friday and Monday's session, pushing up on 417. Nice little breakout off that opening range, running right into last week's point of control. Sellers were just too much up there around 420 to 421, pushing this thing right back down here into the close. This market has been beat down recently. A relief rally would be more than welcome for this market to kind of come back up for air, but at the moment, these sellers have just been too much. Last week, we had a couple rally attempts. So far during today's session, just can't get much traction there. Wouldn't be surprised to see this corn market just stay pretty sticky down here around 415. This thing's beat down, and we should see these sellers remain in control here in the near term. And next up, our crude oil futures on the board. Nice breakdown here today for this futures mark, or these crude oil futures. Yesterday we did see that Sunday open with that gap lower right around 80 bucks, but then today we saw that floor really give out. This market finishing back down here, closing right down there around 76, 77. Good push lower here as this market has been descending here in recent weeks, finally giving out that floor right around 80 to 90 bucks. Looking like we should see more downside here. The sellers should keep pushing this market down here towards the $66 to $70 range, try and fill this gap, and should be a pretty steady bleed to the downside here, and get back to some of that action we saw late last year for this crude market. Things should start bleeding lower here in the near term. Look for that downside to continue. And next up, equity markets just kind of hanging out up here near these highs. We did see the Nasdaq pulling back here today, losing most of yesterday's gains, but still up here at some just right off those all-time highs. The Dow was seeing some continued strength here today, following through with yesterday's momentum, driving up there to 52.6, seeing some new all-time highs trade. The Nasdaq is pulling back a little bit here, just seeing a little bit more volatility off of this recent spike since last week's visit to that 50-day average. Still inside of that prior day's range. We should see this market pick up some support here and see these equity markets keep on cruising. We are still seeing just a little bit of some wider ranges given this recent volatility, but we should see these equity markets keep on climbing. The S&P should be back up at those all-time highs here in a hurry. Look for this market to keep on pushing higher. This environment remains very strong. Keep that capital working. We should see more upside as we head into summer. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Catch you guys tomorrow.